Some men are born into comfort, others are born into struggle. But a rare few are born with a hunger that cannot be silenced. Julius Caesar was one of them. He was not built to serve. He was not built to wait. He was built to lead. Rome in Caesar's time was drowning in corruption. The Senate was weak. The Republic was decaying from the inside. Politicians traded integrity for gold. Generals chased fame instead of victory. But Caesar saw through the illusion. He understood that when systems rot, the man with will becomes the system. He refused to blend into mediocrity. He refused to live as another forgotten Roman. He decided that the laws of men would bend to his purpose. When he first entered politics, they mocked him. He was too young, too ambitious, too dangerous. But he understood something his enemies didn't, that power begins not with position, but with presence. He built alliances, not friendships. He learned to smile while plotting his rise. He learned that in politics, loyalty is an illusion. Only strength commands respect. That's the first lesson. Power is never given. It is taken by the one who dares to move. He rose through the ranks, not by waiting, but by acting. When Rome needed conquest, he volunteered. When Gaul resisted, he conquered. When men hesitated, he decided. He led from the front, in the mud, in the cold, bleeding beside his soldiers. They followed him not because of his title, but because he lived as one of them. He made discipline look effortless. He made courage look natural. He made victory look inevitable. That's the second lesson. Leadership is earned through example, not demand. Men follow what they respect, not what they fear. But Caesar was more than a general. He was a strategist of perception. He knew how to shape reality itself. Every letter he wrote from battle was propaganda. Every speech he gave was calculated dominance. He understood that the war for the mind is more powerful than the war of swords. He mastered the theater of command, standing calm while others crumbled, smiling in danger, never revealing weakness. That's the third lesson. Control how the world sees you, and you control the world. Power is not just action, it's image. When the Senate ordered him to return to Rome and disband his army, he understood what they really meant. They wanted him finished. They feared the man they had created. Caesar had two choices, obey or defy. He chose the path that men of destiny always choose. He crossed the Rubicon. That river became a symbol of no return, the moment when hesitation dies and commitment begins. That's the fourth lesson. There comes a moment when a man must burn his ships. You cannot lead if you keep the door to retreat open. After he took power, Caesar rebuilt Rome from its chaos. He reformed the calendar, rebuilt the economy, and restored order to the broken republic. He showed that real power isn't just about conquering. It's about creating stability after the storm. He rewarded loyalty, punished betrayal, and built systems that outlasted him by centuries. That's the fifth lesson. Victory is meaningless without structure. Power must be organized, or it turns against itself. But no man of vision walks without enemies. The Senate hated him not because he was evil, but because he made them irrelevant. They conspired against him, pretending to save Rome while plotting their own survival. Even those he trusted turned on him. They stabbed him in the Senate, cowards attacking a man they could never defeat in open combat. Yet even in death, Caesar won. His name became eternal. His legacy became the foundation of empire. They killed the man, but they crowned the myth. That's the sixth lesson. If your purpose is greater than your life, death cannot end you. Mortality cannot stop the immortal mind. Caesar was not perfect. He was ruthless. He was proud. But every great man carries both light and darkness. What separates the strong from the weak is not purity, but control. He ruled himself before he ruled the world. He was disciplined, methodical, unrelenting. He acted when others hesitated, and that is why the world still speaks his name. That's the seventh lesson. Self-mastery precedes empire. The man who commands himself commands nations. Look around today. Men wait for permission, for opportunity, for comfort. They drown in indecision. Caesar would have despised that weakness. He understood that destiny favors the one who acts, not the one who dreams. Every man has his Rubicon, point of no return, choice that defines his life. Most will stand on the shore forever. Few will cross. When your moment comes, cross it. Act with clarity, move with conviction, because hesitation is death for the ambitious. That is the legacy of Julius Caesar. He proved that greatness demands risk, that fortune serves the bold, that a single decision can change the course of history. He showed the world that leadership is not inherited. It is created through discipline, courage, and vision. So cross your Rubicon, rule your mind, command your fate. Because power does not belong to the cautious. It belongs to the man who dares.